Alright, good evening everyone, this is Antron. This video is a video response to Mark and Rob from Mark and Rob TV. Today's subject, it was talking about the actor who gave a speech today. I forgot his name, but I'll check it out later, or I'll leave a link to in the description box below, or link you to Mark and Rob's page as well as what you're talking about. Their question was today, about, have you had incident when you're giving a public speech and you just happen to freeze? Yes, I have many of them. The one that was the most that was most embarrassing to me was when I was giving it with my robotics team, and we were giving a presentation to my high school, my old high school, Morris High School, which is currently called Morris High School campus now. We were giving a presentation to the students, and I was supposed to explain the past robotics competition, the game. We had a video on a screen that was projected on the screen, and I was trying to give this presentation, and I was trying to explain the game, but I froze, or I couldn't quite explain it right because this is kind of like on the spot, and normally when it's like some things are like when I like about to say, hey Ruben, you better give a presentation today to this group of people, I usually prepare in my head like I have something quick to prepare to, and being that I've been doing robotics for the past 12 years, it should have been easy for me to explain this game, what's the concept of the game, how to score points with your robot, things like that, and I just couldn't do it at that moment. So what I did was, I couldn't, so instead of like standing there freezing, I passed the mic off to one of my team members. Being that I was a mentor, so it was kind of one bad that I wasn't able to explain it, and to me I was really hard on myself after that. I was really hard on myself, and but later on that day, I started to get more speech about the history of the robotics program, and I was more comfortable and open. But because after that first time, I knew what my mistakes were, and I started adjusting later on for the rest of the day, for giving the presentation to the rest of the students who come down who are interested in robotics. So that's one of them. Let's say another one. Let's say, was anything recent? Anything recent when it came to doing a public speech? Nothing recent, but it doesn't happen that often. It just happens sometimes, once in a while. Not often, because usually I'll have something in my head before I go and give a speech. I'll have everything put down in order. So usually times I work in a children's hospital. Some people may see from my past videos. The hospital is set up in a way it's almost like a museum, and sometimes if you give a speech, you have to get put onto a task at last minute, because a lot of times it happens with me. I'm able to adjust to it because I know what the topic is, and I know how to prepare for it, because already prior to that day I probably gave other presentations on that subject before. But yes, there's been times where I've had to give a speech and didn't do well, and instead of freezing, I try to fix it at that point. But then at times it just gets to the point where you can't go back from it. But yeah, so to Rob and Mark, yes, it happens to you, but what can you do? You try to make the best of the moment, right? So that is my video on my little blunder when it comes to public speaking. Yes, sometimes I still get nervous, and even time like right now I'm talking to this camera, I'm trying to keep dry mouth because I'm wondering if everybody thinks about this video, but it's okay, it's alright, it happens. But so that is it. If you have any stories you want to share, you can make a video response to this, or you can leave a comment. So have a good evening and good night.